So that's not really it. Um, how do you feel? How's your gumption? How's your gunness?
I'm a little burnt out, but I mean, I felt like I ended strongly, so that was just a little happy. So
Do you, so like, and the next question I would ask is like, so our due date, it's nice. So if we think about, in this case, I would say that the due date is about an hour before that presentation. Now, of course, the thing that I always say is if you, so when you guys do your final interviews, it's the same thing. It's the same idea that I like to say for tests. So the night before a test is the time to watch Shawshank Redemption or go for a run. Like that's the time to decompress completely, right? This is not, I don't know if this is as high pressure as a final interview, but we might as well train for it, right? So my feeling would be like if our interview, let's say our interview is on Wednesday, July, blah, 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 right? July 15th. I don't know what day it is. I would say that on our part, if we could have pretty much everything wrapped up by that Monday, and and the way that I always think about this in the presentation frame would be, so if we're planning to do Monday, so then the Monday before is when we do our first draft presentation. So, and that's where I would actually, it depends on how we work this out. I don't know if, my feeling would be, it would be nice to be able to rotate between the three of us. So one of us takes a slide, one of us takes, and I would actually like to take a back seat. So maybe you guys do 2 slides each for me to do 1 slide or something like that. I do think that my voice is important, but I think it's more important. The power of this project is you guys, right? Like, I think that's, there's a strong message to be sent there. And so I think the more for multiple reasons, I think there's more benefit in you guys taking the lead and them seeing your project and your, you know, yeah. And I know the credit that I get is watching you guys work, right? Assuming that you're willing to continue to, like, I have to say, because I've had some bad professional experiences, like, please treat me with respect. I know you guys do, you've done it the whole time, right? But like, anyways, I definitely think you guys, I want you to take the lead on this. Like, I want you to be the ones to present. I want them to see you guys. I want you to hear their voices. I want them to, like, because not only does that give you a chance to kind of practice with mentorship, but it also, if it was the case that later in your career you want connections to Foothill College, you're building a network of people. And I'm not claiming those people are going to be at Foothill forever, but they tend to stay within the culture, right? So some of them go to Ohlone, some of them go to et cetera.